It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and to the continuation of the Eddard Stark playthrough. I mentioned in my Stormlands video, but if you haven't watched the Durandon playthrough, then I just wanted to apologise for the lack of content. I've been having real problems with my laptop. It's been struggling something immense to the point where I couldn't even open CK2, let alone record. It was really sluggish. I don't know what was up with it. So I have invested in a new PC which will be coming very shortly, so very excited for that. It's going to be super powerful, super good. Very fortunate that I could get that, because otherwise I would have been a bit stuffed. But meanwhile I've managed to actually sort the laptop out, so I am able to record, so hopefully you'll be pleased to get a little bit more content, and apologies for the delay, it couldn't be helped. I'm afraid I've been deeply frustrated for the last 2 days trying to sort this thing out, but I think I've managed it, so touch wood, fingers crossed it does continue. But enough of that. Thank you very much for the support to the channel. We've surpassed 300 subscribers, so very pleased with that. Thank you ever so much. It's lovely to see. If you enjoy the series, then do please continue liking the videos. Subscribing greatly helps the channel. Hitting that red button will encourage new content to be made and help us grow, so it would be really greatly appreciated if you do. And we are going to continue happily back in CK2 now with Eddard's playthrough. So what do we have going on at the moment? We have a war against the tyranny of King Viserys, which we were automatically joined because we were part... Oh, hello, you just died, okay. Did you die? Oh, that's the old king. So Viserys is now on. Who is, of course, the brother to Rhaegar. The not-so-good brother to Rhaegar. However, he does have Rhaegar's armour, so that helps him at least. So we're not really going to get involved in this war, I don't think. I'm not that fussed about keeping a Targaryen on the Iron Throne. I wanted Jon on the Iron Throne, obviously, but that didn't work out very well. Oh good, Catelyn's pregnant. We have got Ethan, my young son, who is doing fairly well with his education at the age of 11. He's looking quite good. We hope we can get someone decent for him to marry. There is Melara of the Westmarch, which might be quite good if she went with it, but she might not go for it. But we'll see. We'll have a look in a bit. Lyanne had started breaking the rules of games. Do we want her to be ruthless? Honourables is slightly better, because it gives at least general opinion plus. Shira Briabula, words, Baratheon. She could be fairly good at stewardship if we engage her in that. Let's give her to Vaon. And Hallis Mollen, you can marry whoever you want. I'm not fussed. And the pregnancies caused my wife to develop an unusual taste. Well, let's just give her a good meal. Hope she doesn't get too gluttonous. Oh, someone's trying to kill me. Run away. Run away, Eddard, because you can't cope with any assassination attempts. Okay, that's good. I think then, as soon as that's over, we'll come out of hiding. Because there's no more plots against us, is there? Right, so let's come out, because otherwise everything goes so much lower. You write on behalf of the Bank of Bravos. Go away. Thanks, Catelyn, for looking after things for the brief moments I was away. I'll use my immense diplomacy. So what have we got in terms of council? What are we doing? We've got Sunderland fabricating. Where's Sunderland? Oh, of course, that's one of the Three Sisters. So hopefully we can get that. That would be nice. Oh! Yes, Sunderland's the capital. I forget there's two counties literally on the border. Roderick, what are you up to? Stop trying to kill people. Oh, you're the only lord that won't listen to me because you've got it in for me. You've got an absolute grudge. Looks like Viserys is actually imprisoning quite a few people. I'm not sure that's going to do him any favours. The Iron Isles have supported him quite tremendously. Oh no, they're not. They're attacking him. But they're attacking him for something else. They want Ironborn independence. To be fair, I wouldn't mind Northern independence, but... is now the time to do it? Can I decide on civil war? No, I can't. That's a shame. Catelyn's been letting herself go. Well, we'll let her know, and she has accepted, which is good news indeed. Dragonstone's being besieged by the Valyrians. So even they're against... oh my god, look at the stack of... oh, please, for the love of God, Viserys, surrender. You're done for. You're out of this, mate. Sorry. Oh no. Please don't blow up. Riding through the countryside together with my escort. Is anyone trying to kill me? Doesn't say they are. Oh, for God's sake, we just got killed. We just got assassinated. Boo! Who killed me? Who killed me? We don't know. Suspicious circumstances. Well, that's a bit of a disaster. And that does mean that the Eddard playthrough will be finished by the end of this episode. Such a shame. I mean, I was trying to improve his intrigue, but with zero intrigue, he's just so susceptible to plots. It's a real weakness for him. But, much like in the series, I guess, he's not the best plotter. So I have a brother in the form of Jonel. Let's get Robert in as Master at Arms. We will continue doing everything that we were doing. I need still to be educated, so let's stick with the education we were having. You were doing an excellent job, so continue doing that if you would. We've inherited my father's products. Oh, someone mentioned give the Reeds... oh no! The Reeds aren't in charge anymore. That's a shame. So I'm not going to give them the frog spear. I would have, but not anymore. So we do have a baby brother, which is good, because that means we will at least have someone to inherit. Our traits are pretty good, actually. We're patient. My sister as well could get us alliance with... I would hope for the Riverlands. There is a Tully there. He's my uncle. We'll have a think about that. But at the moment, no pacts whatsoever, and we're in a little bit of a dangerous position. We do, however, have just gained the option to get a claim over this, but I think I'm going to have to let it go because we've not got the funds. And obviously with Eddard's death, it's sadly the end. How old was he when he died? 36. Oh, so much longer he could have gone on for. Such a shame. But in these story-based playthroughs, I do say if the character dies, that will be it. It's a shame because I do love him as a character. But let me know who you'd like to see in the next playthrough, what scenario, what character, and I will go and do it. I've enjoyed playing the Starks. We have got an awful lot of Stark playthroughs going on at the moment though, so maybe somewhere different than the North. Anywhere else that you might fancy, let me know. It can be a High Lord, it can be a Paramount, it doesn't have to be any king or anything like that, but if you'd like a king then that's fine. But do let me know in the comments and I will be more than happy to accommodate. So I can't vote. Oh, Robert's just become king. Interesting. So Robert has been backed to be... so he's... Isn't this ironic? Eddard removed him, and now he's actually ended back on the Iron Throne. He outlasted Eddard. Wow. Fair enough. Robert is on, and he's not that fussed with us. What's he? He wants the Kingdom of the North. I'm not independent, though. Am I independent? I don't think so. Yeah. Okay, so he actually likes us more now. We're fired from the council, so he doesn't like me for that. We're happy with everyone that we've grown up with. Plenty of kids all together. Lady Aliona, you're pretty good at stewardship, so let's give you to a steward. I'm going to make this a full-on episode. I know Eddard has sadly died fairly early on. But it would be nice to see that his kingdom is not left in tatters, and that Ethan will grow up to be a good son for him and follow in his father's footsteps. So Renly still rules in the Stormlands. God, I've got this claim again. I can't use it right now. Although that would have been the prime time, because he's not actually answering to his king, is he? No. But we haven't got the gold. King's Landing's been given away. Where's the capital? Where is your seat of power, Robert? What on earth? Standfast is your capital. Are you sure you want to do that? You have a claim on King's Landing. I recommend taking that back. Bloody hell, Blackwater Rush has got thick. So, quite dramatic changes have occurred. Mandan Moore, you can finally become Master-at-Arms of Winterfell. I know that's what you've been wanting. Edmure, can I form an alliance with you? Yes, we can, because we're still tied by family, thanks to my mother. How is she? She's not actually widowed, so she got through the Depression and all that sort of thing, so that's something good. We could marry her to a Karstark, or even a Manderley. Let's marry her to a Manderley. Robert of the Iron Throne has seen fit to name Garwin Wild King of the Vale. You've named him King of the Vale. What? Why are you giving him royal rights? This is a weird... Also, the Westerlands have the Reach, but I do remember they gained that quite a while ago. Kevin is thick as anyone's business. This has been a weird one. A lot of strange things have occurred in this. Braavos took over Pentos. There's not an outlier of Dothraki. The north has been fairly peaceful. I mean, we did have quite a war to fight for John's claim. Joseph, you're alright, but I'm fine. I don't want to spend the gold on you. I can get a bodyguard, so let's do that. Who is good at fighting, Lawrence or Willem? I'm going to go with Willem because he's also strong. I've got High Almoner that I can give out. Let's give that to Willis because he's a beast. And one commander position which we can give to Andrew. I mean, all in all, it looks like the court's fairly happy with me. I don't see... There's one red in the Lord of Flint's Finger, but apart from that, everyone else pretty content. Orenna Stark, you're a very good marshal, but that's not going to be of much use. So stewardship would be better to invest in. How am I doing? Can I do anything to improve myself? Not really. Balthazar, you're a good fighter, so I'll give you to the Marshal, Mandan Moore. Robert has chosen not to name me Warden of the North. What are you doing, Robert? You were my Master-at-Arms and loved my father, despite the fact that I removed you from the Iron Throne. Now you're playing silly business. Right, let's try and get this again. This is now, though, in the Kingdom of the Vale. Ah, but he's removed the king position, which makes sense. I mean, Robert's still young. He's got an awful lot that he could do here. He's got plenty of heirs. Lyanna has provided him with ample children. Sadly, though, John died at the age of 3, and we'll never know who killed him. It's a sad demise for him, but maybe one day we'll find out. Do I still own... I do indeed own Moat Cailin, which is a strange old fortress. My priest has been wounded. That's fine. No plots against us, but we've got better intrigue than my father, so we should be fine when it comes to plotting. Roderick, you can come in. Well, it's been a bit of a strange playthrough, this one, but a lot of nice adventures. Lots of different things for Eddard to do. Fighting with Robert was quite a fun change. Wasn't too difficult as well, but then he did make himself a bit of a tyrant. But all in all, I think a fun playthrough. As I say, do let me know in the comments what you would like to see next. What playthrough you'd like to see. Whenever we play... I don't want to lose Gregarious. Let's talk to Orenna. Not to tease her. Allow the duel. And Roderick, we'll just end your plot here, thank you. Faction-wise, they're looking to change it up a little bit, but there's good liege loyalists. We can't... Who is actually my regent? Ah, it's Gianna, okay. We do want to get married. So, let's have a look. Who's a good match for us? Ah, Lyanna, yes. Great match for us. Come on, Robert. Yes, good man. Good man. And she's the second child. She's got some good traits as well. All it took was a small "I'm sorry" from King Robert, and I do believe it was his Master of Laws that convinced him to ask for my forgiveness. I'm glad Robert said he was sorry. So we're getting better relations with him, so he might name me Warden of the North if we're lucky. How old is Laena? Oh, it's not Laena, is it? No, it is. Wait, who are we marrying? We are marrying her. She's 11, so we'll get married fairly shortly. That would be good. I think we'll get married and then we'll end the episode there. Or when Ethan comes of age, either of the two. So we'll speed it up a little bit. There's no point pulling back because we're not really going to be doing too much here. Uncle Benjen, how are you? Are you still married with Cersei, or is she's not knocked you off yet? No. You guys have had a couple of kids. Oh, awesome. Ethan's gained brave. He's turning out quite nicely, actually. He is a true warrior. Levy reinforcement in Winterfell is good, so Winterfell is doing quite nicely. Any plots that we can do? Not really. Could ask for help managing my titles. Oh god, I've got quite a few titles. What's going on? Oh, a bunch of minor crappy titles. Well, let's give them out, shall we? William Darry. You can be the Drunkard's Tower. And Chael, you can have the Gatehouse Tower. I'm not allowed to give that because you're a eunuch, apparently. Mandan Moore. I could give you something, to be fair, Mandan. Let's give you the Gatehouse. There you go. At least that gives him something. You want to be a commander instead of Jonos. Jonos is a bit old now. And you are in charge of Last Hearth, so I will accept that, John. Looks like Ethan is coming of age. He's now 15. Let's hope for some good traits when he does come of age officially. At the age of 16. How are we doing bank-wise? 3.35, not bad. Robert is slowly liking us a little bit more. What does he want to do? Limited Realm Authority. I'm happy with that. Mandan Moore wants an honorary title. What can I give you? I can give you High Almoner. There you go. You want to join me? I'm good. I want to spend the cash on improvements to Winterfell. Ooh, we have actually gained Charismatic Negotiator, so +2 intrigue, but +4 diplomacy. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm happy with that. He has not turned out too badly. The Marshal could be a little better. But, you know, it's not too bad. Stewardship's alright, but the diplomacy is excellent, so we should be able to retain control quite nicely. He's still in a regency though, so let's see what happens when he comes out of the regency. Princess Lena, she's coming out quite nicely. She's ambitious, she's kind, temperate, gregarious. Pretty all-round good traits. I'm pretty happy with that. And the regency has now ended. We are officially of age. What have we got? 13 diplomacy, 5 martial, 11 stewardship, 9 and 9. I'm pretty happy with that. That's a well-rounded dude. All in all, pretty good. But with him coming of age, we know that the North is pretty secure under Ethan. He's turned out well. Not as well as Eddard, but well nonetheless. Robert, ironically, is back on the Iron Throne. So the irony there for poor Eddard. At least he didn't see that when he passed away. In the meantime though, ladies and gentlemen, if you've enjoyed the Eddard Stark series, do leave a like, subscribe, hit that red button to subscribe, help the channel, support it to grow, it would be greatly appreciated, and let me know in the comments the next story-based playthrough character that you'd like to see. I'll see you all in the next one.